ever dreamed that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin.
Dear Year 12s, in this past week, a few of you have come up to me and asked for advice on speech writing and speech saying. I've tried to give you a few tips, but I always end up missing something helpful or important. So I'm going full 21st century and making a video explaining things that you might find helpful.
We shall fight on the beaches, we shall fight on the landing grounds, we shall fight in the fields.
Public speaking is a very unique experience. You have all those people in front of you, knees touching, eyes watching, listening and behaving. They're opening themselves up to any ideas, thoughts or humour that you wish to impart upon them. And because of that, it would be silly to waste the moment by not preparing, half preparing, or just doing it to get it done. So number 1, writing and preparing.
All of us defending the United States of America.
When you're writing your speech, don't go for the perfect first draft. Just brain splash all your ideas across the page. And once you got your general direction, then begin to craft your speech. If you have absolutely no idea how to start your speech, then use Uncle Google and search up some famous speeches. Then copy paste them into a Word document and start to add your words in. It's a pretty barbaric way to write a speech, but it gets you started. YouTube is also super helpful. You listen to other people's speeches and you begin to get into a speech mindset. And once you're in a speech mindset, you can change the world.
And having seen what I've seen, and given the chance, I feel it is my responsibility to say something.
Often when you begin speech writing, you unconsciously make your speech sound how you think they're supposed to sound. If this happens, try and insert a bit more of you into the speech.
People are showing up to hear you speak.
Once you've finished writing your speech, you begin practicing it. And you want to ditch your script as soon as possible. Remember, public speaking, not public reading. One really useful way of learning it is to go into a room or a place with no people and read your speech aloud without stopping. And then do the same thing again and again. Quickly you'll realize that you sound like absolute crap. But if you can say your speech out loud 3 times, you'll be able to deal with an audience. Remember not to learn your speech word for word. A speech is organic. It should be able to grow to fit the moment. You know you've learnt your speech well when you're able to add portions, have a laugh, and take some bits away without stopping to check your notes. And finally, this is a warning. Don't say jokes just for the joke's sake. If you're gonna say a joke, give it more than one job. Relate them to the subject, use them to help you emphasize your point, to catch the audience's attention. But don't say jokes for joke's sake. Because otherwise, if no one laughs, then you're just going to get put out for the rest of the speech. But if you give your jokes more than one job, then it doesn't matter that no one laughs. I've helped emphasize something. You won't be put out. It'll all be fine. And actually, people laugh more at content-related jokes than just something you've come up with on a bus. Now part 2, actually doing it.
There is not a black America and a white America and Latino America and Asian America. There's the United States of America.
Are you nervous? Is your heart beating really fast? Can you not sleep at night? It's so scary. Everyone says that being nervous is a good thing. But it is absolutely terrible. Nervousness can make you sick, make you think that everything you've written is crap, and make you just want to quit. But I tell you what, the more nervous you are, the greater your high will be when you finish. Drugs don't have anything on public speaking. The best way I've found to deal with nervousness is to practice and refine your speech. Okay, you've finished your preparation. You're on stage, watching the audience. You're hot, and you're wondering why you're doing this. Under your breath, you're still practicing your speech. Someone calls you. You stand up, and you walk to the microphone. All imagery aside, once you finish your first sentence, the hardest part is over. Some quick tips. If you feel your hands or legs shaking, don't worry. The audience never see it. One thing that works well for me is if I'm really nervous or I can't remember the first line of my speech, is I walk up to the microphone, I smile and say hi. Hi. It helps with nervousness and often brings a smile to the audience's face. Remember, it's totally okay to pause and gather your thoughts. And then you finish your speech, and the audience will clap and you'll just get the biggest rush from it. Your head will go straight into the clouds, and you'll walk back to your seat, and the world will seem beautiful. Thanks for that, everyone, and good luck for your speeches. I'll chuck some helpful links in the description below. Eli, I'm signing out.